Hey guys, just want to let you know that channel membership is now available. If you decide to become a member, you'll get access to a Crime Hunter badge and some emojis that can be used in the comment section of videos. You'll also get access to exclusive community posts and exclusive videos, which will include some cases that will be too brutal to publicly post on YouTube. Sign up now to become a channel member for $4.99 a month and get special treatment with all of these perks. On the morning of November 18th, 2020, a 911 call was made after a house caught fire in New London, Connecticut. Inside the house at the time was an entrepreneur named Tony Shai. Tony was the CEO of Zappos, an online shoe and clothing company. He was the CEO until he retired in August of that year. Prior to joining Zappos, he also co-founded the internet advertising network, Link Exchange, which he sold to Microsoft in 1998 for $265 million.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
500 Pequot Avenue. We need help as soon as possible. Someone's locked in a room with a fire.
There's a fire?
Yes.
500 Pequot Avenue, and they're trapped in the building?
Yes. What was that? Rachel, they really need help. Is there a code to the storage room?
Okay, what's...
Tony's locked in there.
Where in the building are they? Where?
We just need you to come, please.
They're on their way.
He's locked in the storage room.
Okay, man, where in the building is he?
1014! It's a house.
Yeah, 500 Pequot.
1014!
Is it 514?
No, 500 Pequot.
Okay. Can you get other people out of the house?
1014, please.
1014 Pequot?
No, 500 Pequot Avenue.
It's 500 or what?
I'm sorry.
They're dispatched already.
500.
So how many people are trapped?
Just one. Rachel, you're saying the code is 1014 for the storage.
Barricaded himself in the room?
For the storage room outside of the house. Okay.
The storage unit outside the house?
Yeah, it's connected to, yes. 1014, do you push anything after?
The code.
Sectors 4 and 5.
Code for NTEC.
500 Pequot Ave, structure fire, report of a person trapped.
Push NTEC and then 1014 and then NTEC again. Please hurry up.
They're on their way.
Okay. Can I hang up or stay on the phone?
Okay, what's your name?
Elizabeth. Guys, can't we go through this room? Can it go through this room? Because Pezzella.
What was that?
Pezzella, Pezzella.
Roger
Can
3.
you go through this way? Hold on.
Report the person's...
Guys, there's a window. There's a window here. There's a window there.
Cross streets of Gardner and Western Air. Sierra, are you responding on?
Hold it! The police are on the...
Roger. Okay, the person... Okay, Elizabeth,
Yes.
the person barricaded himself?
Yes. Yes.
Why did they barricade themselves? They're trying to harm themselves?
I don't know.
How old is the person?
About 45 years old.
Male, female?
Male. Please hurry up. This is urgent. This is
Yes,
really
ma'am, I
urgent.
realize
Please hurry
that.
up.
The fire department are all coming.
Okay.
All right? You have a hydrant at 501P Court.
I need
You say hydrant at 501 and 531P Court?
They're here.
Who's here?
They're here. I think the fire truck is here.
Fire truck's pulling up?
Yeah.
Okay. The person's trapped inside. Okay, I'm going to let you go, okay? I'm going to let you go, Elizabeth.
Hurry up.
They're on their way, man. They're on their way.
Hurry up!
Nothing shown, but numerous people reporting small comments in the back
Communications here in London.
Hi, this is Rhonda with ABC Securities. I have a residential fire alarm.
Where would that be at?
The address is 500. The street name is...
Come on, 500 Pequot Avenue. We have a working structure fire. We're on scene. Dispatcher 105.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Yeah, 500 Pequot.
It's for the fire, right?
I'm sorry?
It's for a fire?
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Yes, hi.
Hey, this is Groton. At 500 Pequot for a person barricaded in a room on fire. They're saying, okay?
Okay, there's a person barricade. Okay. Okay, yep, thank you. Sir?
You're welcome.
Sir? Hi, sir?
Yes.
The fire department is on its way. Can you tell me exactly what's happening there?
Yes. I had...
Hello? Yes, hi. Hello? Yes, hi, we're on our way. The fire department is coming. Can you tell me what's happening there? Yeah, we've got a guy. They're located himself into a room in the back of the house, and the room's on fire. We can't get in. Okay. No responses. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, engine 4A400. It smells like smoke. There could be some engine 4 other things to it in there. I'm not sure. 500 Pequot Avenue for a fire in a house with one person barricaded inside of a room. 500 Pequot for a fire inside of a house, one person barricaded inside of a room. Starting police as well. Crash request near Gardner. Okay, they're all on their way. Okay. We're not getting a response from him.
Elizabeth, what?
We're not getting a response from him. Who is he? Roger. His name's Tony. I'm actually a nurse that traveled with him and gives him an ID. Okay. To fly out. Okay. In the next 30 minutes, right? Okay. Hold on 1 second, okay? Hold on 1 second. 911, clear about the fire. Yes, the neighbors are yelling. Yes, they've already called us. I was keeping on hold to answer your phone calls. I'm going to go back to them, okay? Thank you. Thank you, but... All right, back here. Ma'am, I want everyone else to get out of the house. on the way.
Okay, we're all out. This building, this building that he's in, it's attached to the side of the house. So we're on the exterior side trying to get in.
Roger, truck, you're responding.
Okay, they're all on their way, the police and the fire department, okay? Back here. Okay, thank you. They're all on their way. All right.
Are you responding?
Yep, he's barricaded in that room that's on fire. Or it's smoke there coming out. A lot of it. It's through the crack of the door. Yeah, we're actually, it's like a shed on the extension of the house.
Roger, when it's on the way.
And so, like, the door
is going to be an actual
break down the door.
shed that's attached to the exterior of the house, and the male is barricaded inside. He's not answering the door. Everyone else is outside the house. They're trying to get him to open up.
Okay, so they should be there any second already, okay? Well, yep, they're on their way, too. Everyone's on their way, okay? Okay, thank you. Yep, bye-bye.
It was reported that Tony was visiting family for Thanksgiving, and he either became trapped in the pool shed during the fire, or barricaded himself inside and would not answer the door. The exact cause of the fire is not known to this day. He was rescued by firefighters and transported to the Connecticut Burn Center at Bridgeport Hospital to undergo treatment for burns and smoke inhalation. But despite this, he died on November 27th, just 2 weeks before his 47th birthday. The Connecticut medical examiner determined that Tony died from smoke inhalation, and his death was ruled as an accident. In Santa Ana, California, on January 18, 2014, a bystander called 911 after a fight occurred outside of a nightclub known as the Crosby. 23-year-old Kim Pham accidentally photobombed a picture that was being taken of Candice Brito and Vanessa Zavala, which led to them pummeling Kim to the ground and beating her ruthlessly. Rather than help her, bystanders began to film the disturbing scene.
Started on Saturday, January 18, 2014 at 0 hours 22 minutes and 53 seconds.
Send out a 911 emergency.
There's a fire right here off of Broadway and 4th Street. There's a girl that's unconscious.
Okay, Broadway and 4th. Are you guys in a building somewhere on the sidewalk?
Everybody is outside. Everybody's outside.
Okay. Did anybody have any weapons? Do we know how she went unconscious?
No, there was guys and girls hitting her.
Okay, let me get
girls that were hitting her.
Okay, let me set the paramedics. Hang on. Don't hang up, okay?
She's on.
Stay on the line. I'm going to get paramedics, and then I have more questions for you, okay?
She's breathing now. She's breathing. She just took a deep breath in.
Okay, hold on. Hi, guys. 31 here. We're going to be responding to a fight at 4th and Broadway. It's just outside. There was a female that was unconscious. I guess several people were hitting her. Ma'am, is she on the sidewalk or in the street?
She's on the sidewalk. She's taking deep breaths in.
Okay, are the people that hit her still there?
There's a lot of people here.
Okay, PD, we're going to have to stay away. That sounds fine. I'll let you know when it's clear to go in. Okay, ma'am. Do you know which people were hitting her so we can try to get them?
I'm sorry. Everybody just ran off. The security's trying to get people that ran off and...
Okay. Do you know, you don't have a description of those people, males, females?
I don't. There were Asians.
Asian men and women?
Asian men and women.
Oh, roughly how old were they?
They're probably either 23, 24.
Okay, and security is trying to get those people?
Yes.
And which way did they go?
They ran down 4th Street.
On 4th towards
4th Street towards Main.
Okay.
4th Street towards Main Street. They ran 4th Street towards Main.
Okay. Now, do you know if any of those people used any weapons?
I don't know any of these people. I just took the phone from one of this person's friends. I took the phone from one of her friends. She didn't know what to do. I told her call 911, and I called for her.
Okay. And the lady that was injured, can you give me a description of her?
She seems like about 23 or 24 years old. She's wearing black pants, a black shirt, a jean jacket. She's okay. She's breathing and she has.
And what nationality is she?
She's Asian or.
Okay. And she's
Asian. She's
okay.
Vietnamese.
She's Vietnamese. Okay. Now is she on the Broadway Street side? Kim?
Off of Broadway and 4th Street, right at the corner.
In front of which business?
Across the Rags or the Crosby. The Crosby.
Is she right in front of the Crosby or across the street from the Crosby?
Yeah, she's right in front. Right in front.
Okay. And her friends are with her?
Her friends are with her.
Okay.
I just saw guys and girls hitting her. We just walked out of the club and I don't know what happened. I just saw that they were hitting somebody.
Okay. And
she went unconscious.
And the phone number you're calling me from is just one that you borrowed, right?
Yeah, I don't know whose phone it is. I know that it was one of her friends because they were crying that they don't know what to do.
Okay. And how's she doing right now?
She just peed. She pissed herself. One of the security guards picked her up while she was unconscious and she peed herself.
Okay. And she's still there, right, at Broadway and 4th?
She's here on the floor. She's not awake.
On the sidewalk? Okay.
Yeah.
She's still unconscious, but she is breathing.
But she's breathing, yeah.
Okay, the officers are already on the way, so let me just stay on the line with you just to make sure that she's okay. And security is with her, correct?
No, they're not here anymore. There's one
they left?
standing around, but they're not here with her.
Okay, that's okay. We'll get police officers there. And
they didn't even know what to do. They didn't even know what to do.
Okay, I've got an officer there now. And he should be pulling up right now. Do you see him at all?
I see him, yeah.
Flag him down. Is he going to the right place?
Here. Can you flag him down? Can you flag him down? Okay, he's here.
Okay, and he sees you guys?
Yeah, he's just getting off the car.
Okay. Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect now, okay? All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Call ended on Saturday, January 18, 2014 at 0 hours 27 minutes and 55 seconds.
Tragically, Kim was pronounced brain dead and taken off life support the next day, on January 19th. The two women that killed Kim were sentenced to 6 years in prison. On March 13, 2020, in Louisville, Kentucky, Kenneth Walker called 911 after his girlfriend, 26-year-old Breonna Taylor, was shot by police in her apartment. Walker had been with Taylor at 3003 Springfield Drive, which was where she lived at the time of the shooting. The incident started just after midnight. 3 men approached Taylor's door and began knocking. When nobody answered, they used a battering ram to gain entry. What Taylor and Walker didn't know, however, was that these 3 men were actually undercover police officers dressed in ordinary clothes. They were Jonathan Mattingly, Brent Hankerson, and Miles Cosgrove. According to Walker, Taylor said, "Who is it?" multiple times while they were banging on the door. The officers testified that they announced their presence multiple times before using the battering ram. But the New York Times interviewed 12 residents of the apartment complex who were in the building at the time of the shooting, and 11 of them recalled hearing no knocking or announcements, including one person who was outside smoking a cigarette. The one person who did hear something said they heard someone shout police and then heard 3 knocks. Walker, believing that intruders were trying to break in and wanting to keep Taylor safe, pulled out a gun and fired a warning shot in self-defense. This shot allegedly struck Mattingly in the leg, although it has been speculated that this injury came afterwards when the other officers began firing. After Walker fired the shot, the 3 officers unloaded 32 bullets into the apartment. Several shots hit multiple pieces of furniture within different rooms. Taylor was shot 5 times in the hallway, and this was when Walker made his call to 911.
911, Operator Harris, where is your emergency?
I don't know what's happening. Somebody kicked in the door inside my girlfriend.
Okay, where are you located?
I'm at 3003 Springfield Drive, apartment 4.
3003 Springfield Drive, apartment number 4?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, how old is your girlfriend?
She's 26. Bring it. Oh my
You said 26.
God.
Where was she shot at?
I don't know. She's on the grill right now. I don't know.
Okay.
Mama.
You said she's 26. Is she alert and able to talk to you?
No, she's not. Breathe. God.
Okay, and you said you're in apartment number 4?
Hell. Oh my God. Yes, hell.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Kenneth Walker.
You said Kenneth?
Hell.
And you said she's 26?
Yes.
Okay, you said 3003 Springfield Drive, apartment number 4?
Yes.
Okay. Can you check and see where she's been shot at?
I can't know that stomach.
Okay. Is she alert and able to talk to you?
No, breathe.
Okay.
I think oh my God. Oh my God.
Can you get her turned over on her back? I need for you to check her and see where she shot at.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta go, Mama.
Okay.
I gotta go. You back.
Kenneth, can you hear me?
You have reached the voicemail.
Sadly, 26-year-old Breonna Taylor was pronounced dead at the scene. Her death was officially ruled as a homicide. Prior to these events, the LMPD were focused on searching for Jamarcus Glover and Adrian Walker, who was not related to Taylor's boyfriend. They were suspected of selling controlled substances from a drug house located 10 miles from Taylor's residence. Taylor had been dating Glover from 2016 until February 2020, when Taylor met and began dating Kenneth Walker. In an interview with the Courier-Journal after the shooting, Glover said that Taylor was never involved in drug operations and said the police had no business looking for him in Taylor's apartment, which was their main reason for being there. The police's incident report claimed that Taylor had never gotten hurt and that no forced entry had ever been made. The officers who were involved in the shooting were placed on administrative leave, and on May 20th, 2020, the investigation's findings were presented to the Attorney General of Kentucky, Daniel Cameron, to decide if the officers should be criminally charged. On June 19th, Hankerson was informed that termination proceedings had been filed against him, and he was subsequently fired 4 days later. On September 23, 2020, a state grand jury indicted him on 3 counts of wanton endangerment for endangering a neighbouring white family of 3 when shots he fired penetrated their apartment. Conviction could include a sentence of up to 5 years in prison and a fine for each count. Bullets also entered the upstairs apartment of a black family, but no charges were ever filed. None of the officers involved in the raid were indicted for Taylor's death. Kenneth Walker was initially charged with first-degree assault and attempted murder of a police officer, but was later released from jail. In September 2020, Walker filed a suit against the Louisville Metro Police Department, accusing this of misconduct and claiming he did not fire the bullet that injured Mattingly. His lawyer has raised claims that Walker fired only one bullet and that the recovered round had no blood on it. On May 15th, Taylor's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of the estates of Breonna Taylor against the officers and the city of Louisville. The lawsuit states that Taylor and Walker thought the apartment had been broken into by criminals and that they were in significant imminent danger. The lawsuit alleges that the officers then entered Breonna's home without knocking and without announcing themselves as police officers. The defendants then proceeded to spray gunfire into the residence with a total disregard for the value of human life. In mid-September, the Louisville Metro government agreed to pay $12 million to Taylor's estate. A lawsuit that Mattingly filed against Walker for his injury claimed that Walker's response to the officers' raid via a no-knock warrant was quote-unquote outrageous, intolerable, and offend all accepted standards of decency or morality. Nationwide protests took place after the news that nobody would be charged with causing Breonna Taylor's death. Tragically, on November 23rd, 21-year-old Travis Nagady, who was a leader of the protests, was shot and killed during a carjacking shortly after midnight. His death was the 145th homicide committed in Louisville this year. On November 19, 2020, Adrian Walker was shot and killed. His body was found after police were called about a shooting shortly after 12:30 p.m. in the 2300 block of Magazine Street. He was 28 years old at the time and nobody's been arrested in connection with his death. As of December 2020, none of the officers involved have been charged with Breonna's murder. Breonna Taylor was working for the University of Louisville Health as a full-time ER technician. She was also a former emergency medical technician. She loved falling asleep to films on her television and playing cards with her aunts. She was described as a loving, caring person who always checked up on her friends to see how they were doing. She was due to turn 27 years old on June 5th. We can only hope for more proper justice to come in the following months for Breonna Taylor and her family and friends. Thank you for watching the video, and thank you to my patrons, Vegard Brasson, Jesse Taylor, Caroline Banana, and Elizabeth May.